As always, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah. Welcome to our Film Fathers Podcast, the definitive podcast about fatherhood, film, and fatherhood in film. This is Jelani, and with me as always are a huge, beastly, bulging man wearing a blue leisure suit and a guy whose heart is bigger than his brain, Martin and Brady.
Hey, if any of you are looking for any last-minute gift ideas for me, I have one. I'd like Frank Shirley, my boss, right here, tonight. I want him brought from his happy holiday slumber over there on Melody Lane with all the other rich people, and I want him brought right here, with a big ribbon on his head, and I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Dad, you taught me everything I know about exterior illumination.
This week, we're decking the halls, plugging in just a few too many Christmas lights, and talking about National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, a movie that somehow became both one of the greatest holiday films ever made and one of the funniest comedies of all time. What started as another chapter in the Griswold saga has turned into an annual tradition, endlessly quotable, painfully relatable, and just as hilarious now as it was when it first hit theaters. From Clark Griswold's never-ending optimism to the chaos that comes with family, expectations, and the perfect Christmas, this movie captures the season in a way that few films ever have. So how did Christmas Vacation earn its place as a holiday classic, and why do we keep coming back every single year?
Lindsay definitely comes back to it every year. It's her favorite movie.
She said that when we walked in.
Yeah.
And I think the key line that you said there was endlessly relatable or painfully relatable.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it is like as you get older, the family, there's the part where they're in bed and right before the family gets there, she's just like, oh, my mom's going to say this about your mom and your dad's going to do this. And it's like, that's what it is. That's what holidays are. It's just like being ready for the painful reality of your family.
Yeah. I think there's a part, I would probably in the 30s to 40s amount of times I've seen this movie. I mean, legitimately, it's high. There's a part, nothing new at this point, right? Sometimes you latch on to some different things.
Yeah.
But to that point, even though Clark is, especially early on, he's all in, right? Like he knows all that. He hears her saying that and he's like, yeah, but this is Christmas. This is what we do, and it's all good. When they all get there, he even makes the comment that he's going to be outside for the rest of the season, because it's all real then, and it's like,
right.
I'm just going to avoid everything at this point. Like, I wanted all this. I want everything. I want everyone here. This is all going to be good, and despite all the horror stories, and then they immediately come and he's like, I'll be outside for the rest of the time.
I mean, this is a dad podcast, and I think that's exactly what it is to be a dad. Like, you have to have this short-term memory, and I say that all the time, and Lindsay says that as well. She's like, you don't remember how bad that was last year, or not even like Christmas, just like whatever. And I'm just like, no, it wasn't so bad. Like you have to like have a short-term memory. You have to have rose-colored glasses with some of this stuff. Otherwise, you never get through any of it,
right?
Or you never want to do it again.
Never want to.
I always want to do it again, and then, but yeah, maybe when it actually happens, then I'm just like, oh well, this sucks.
Be a goldfish.
Yeah, be a goldfish. There you go.
Didn't this used to come on after like Thanksgiving football?
We watched it. My whole family watched this. Not on Thanksgiving. We watched it on Saturday of when I hosted my family for Thanksgiving weekend. It came on. I don't even remember what channel, but it was.
I feel like it's on all. I mean, just like anything, you could find it.
You can find it anywhere, but yeah.
Well, especially now, sure. Like all the Christmas movies have now really owned. Like one network will just run them back. Run it over and over and over again.
And that network is AMC
or TNT and TBS, and they all got one.
Funny enough, I watched it the other day with the family, and it was on HBO. So, I started it up, and it's a Turner Classic Movie. That's like
probably what, yeah.
For it. And so there's all this like backstory or whatever. I'm like, oh no, we're that age where like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is a Turner Classic Movie.
It's 89.
Yeah. Well,
It's old
so
film.
with it being 89 and it being technically PG-13, I guess, the kids were like, what did they say? So we've had a little bit of issue of our youngest using language a little liberally. Well, it's really us using it liberally. We had an incident the other day where Jen was getting into a discussion with Brooklyn. They were kind of going back and forth, and Brooklyn said he did something, and Jen's like, oh, no, that's just straight bull. And then Riley just goes, shit. We're like, dope.
There's something funny about
Oh, yeah.
kids swearing. I love it.
We laughed, and she was completely embarrassed. But now, whenever she like hears it, she's like, oh, I can't say that.
I think most parents know they don't care that much. It's all about not wanting them to use it.
Yeah.
It's the right
Outside
context.
of the house,
Yes,
Context
at
clues,
school
exactly.
primarily,
Right.
and becoming a problem, which doesn't need to be.
So, but when Clark goes on that rant, Riley was sitting with me, and while we were watching, she's like, I probably should put earmuffs on for this part.
I mean, I don't know that he says anything too bad, to be honest.
Dickless, fat ass.
Oh,
and
dickless,
monkey
sure.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
She goes, I heard the hallelujah.
What's the funniest one of all of it? For flushing? That's probably
I don't know if I think that's the funniest. I think I like
Inbred?
Inbred, yeah.
I just think I've never heard anyone insult someone by calling them for flushing.
Spotty lipped. I don't.
Yeah, right.
What
Like
does
that.
that
It's
mean?
It's not, yeah.
Brainless, dickless.
Yeah.
Brainless,
Dickless always.
dickless together. Is,
The holy shit wears the title really is the capper on it all because it's
Yeah.
just like hilarious. It's just ongoing, and then you realize his head's got to be throbbing because he just lost.
She just ranted.
The gasket blew. Yeah, this was a annual tradition for us as a family. Sitting around, we would always watch this movie. I mean, every year, and I don't really know why it died. I mean, I probably like most things because of time, and I probably ruined it because we had to leave and go somewhere else, and it was didn't.
talk about you and your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were all together for the holidays, it was like, all right, after we eat and we're all kind of ready to crash out, this was time to come on. I even joked when it started. I was like, "Yep, Uncle Jim would usually be passing out already on the 5 minutes in. He was on the floor, starting to snore a little bit." That's
So much so that you guys both, I think, thought we did this already for the podcast. You guys were like, "Yeah, we've done Christmas."
I
Vacation." I'm
just
like, we have
believed.
not.
I didn't. I wasn't pushing the narrative. I was just like, okay. I mean,
I thought for sure.
I knew
had.
we'd done Vacation.
Yes.
Yes, that was
earlier.
Very early on. Yeah.
But I actually didn't think we'd done it because I was like, I feel like I would have remembered this
Yeah.
because it is, in my opinion, the best Christmas movie there is, and that's fine.
I don't think I knew you felt that way.
Yeah.
What is your most memorable part? Like, what do you remember or stands out the most to
Well,
you?
and this is what I was alluding to earlier, right? It's like you watch this over enough time, you do latch on to different things
Yeah.
as you go, right? Like nothing is a surprise. Like you could,
Yeah.
there's never like, oh, I missed that all these years. I think. Sorry, phrase your question again, so
Like-
I can answer it.
For me,
Or try to answer it
Yeah,
correctly.
my most memorable scene
Memorable.
or like event is always going to be the sled. For me, that was
Okay.
what I latched onto as a kid. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was so funny, and like I pointed it out to the kids when we watched it this time. I'm like, "You guys got to watch this. This is great. This is phenomenal."
My least favorite part.
Really?
Yeah.
I-
It's just because it's so.
I think I might agree with Martin more.
like,
That I think
it's the only part that's like very much like outside of reality, right?
Well,
Like,
it's out of the house. Like nothing else is out of the house, really, right? It's all that foundation is like that's their one area that everything is kind of going on. I mean, you have, I would say one of the more memorable ones that's I think, again, like asking what the funniest line is, right? Like
Yeah.
that shit it'll change, but and I'll go outside of the house with it is when he's shopping. And like that's always been because it was always funny, right? And it was like even as a kid, it was
Yeah.
funny, and it was also like risque, and it was so it really checked out, but doesn't get any less funny as
Clark
you get
always
older.
being a horn dog, right? From vacation to European vacation to this
Yeah,
one.
and then like it finishes with like you can't see the line, can you, Russ? And it's like
No taillights.
Nope.
and yeah, that one is a very memorable. Even like Mary was quoting that like when it popped up like. but there are a lot, right?
Mine's very simple. Right from the beginning, when he's like, "Where are you going with that chainsaw?" What does he answer?
Where are you going to put that tree?
Where are you gonna put that
It's not
tree?
going to fit
Where
in
you
your
put the
yard. Yeah.
Bend over and I'll show you.
Bend over and I'll show you. That's the line. Oh,
You can't say that to me.
you have
I
quite a
wasn't
nerve.
talking to you.
Yes. Yeah. That's so good.
Did you know? I never looked it up, but that neighbor is Christopher Guest's brother.
No way.
Yeah, Nicholas Guest. I think
Guest.
he was part of. Oh my God,
The whole
Their trio or their troop.
Spinal Tap, Rob Reiner, Waiting for Guffman.
he's
crew,
a
or-
former Lampoon and SNL actor. Or sorry, Christopher Guest is.
Yeah.
But Nicholas Guest was a former National Lampoon group member as well. Which I was just like, oh, I can't believe I never heard that at somewhere along the line. But
We love Elaine.
I was going to say, whatever happened to that actress that played Margot? She go on to do anything?
it's so funny though to see her because that was really blowing up into what she has become.
Yeah.
Over that time.
Right, because Seinfeld.
And I don't
was
really
around,
remember
I think,
her on
88?
SNL.
Yeah, in 88, and this is 89. Yeah, right. She was on SNL.
But I
for
don't
a
remember
season.
her from SNL, right? I don't know that I've ever seen a scene that I can remember that she was in, but I do know that she was on it. And that's actually how she ended up on Seinfeld. But
yeah, John Hughes wrote this one.
yep.
Didn't direct it, right?
No, and I saw a bunch of stuff about the director. Like Chris Columbus was supposed to direct it. He
Did Home Alone.
He was looking for work and needed it, and said he met with Chevy Chase and was like, I cannot direct him. He's like, he was so.
We've heard that
Yeah.
a couple times.
And so he didn't. And it was no, I don't think Hughes. Yeah, who's the director? God, I had it and I lost it.
Jeremiah Chechik? Chechik? Chechik.
Sure. Sounds right. But yeah, I mean, John Hughes is the master
It's
of
crazy.
Chicago-based comedies.
Chicago-based comedies, but like holiday stuff. And I mean, he's done Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I'm
Home
going to
Alone.
list out his movies.
No, just the holiday ones. Christmas Vacation, but like to Jelani's point or his favorite scene, the reason I think I like John Hughes so much is because he keeps it within the realm of possibility or like reality, and like the sled scene was within that. Like obviously they just kind of like exaggerated a little bit.
Yeah,
like that he's fine.
I think you're on.
But like
with
everything,
that.
but like everything else, from the lights to the squirrel, to a tree catching on fire, all those kinds of things, like you could just kind of see happening, and it makes it's ridiculous in some ways, and the Home Alone's like that too. Like obviously, none of that would probably really happen that way, but it also kind of could. You know, you could kind of see a kid doing all that stuff, and so yeah, there's something about the realism of it all that makes it that much more funny.
And the whole everything can go wrong.
Yeah,
and thing
everything
is like
everything that can go wrong does in
Yeah.
this and in Home Alone.
you're talking about, there's little things that'll still crack me up, and those are the things that like I can remember my dad and I laughing at, right? Like when they're trying to figure out why the lights won't work, and they finally realize it's in the switch isn't
switch.
on. The funniest part to that to me is the 20 extenders that they have plugged into each other that are hanging on like literally crooked because there's so much weight on them. It's amazing that's part of it, and there's no line. It's just the visual is enough. I'll lose it every time.
When he's asking Russ, he's like, we checked every light, Russ. He's like, yeah, we did. He's like, oh, why don't we double check? He's like, oh, I got to go do the laundry.
Feed the hog.
Feed the hogs.
Feed the hogs. It's almost a lost line, and it is so good.
Just
Johnny
walks away.
Galecki, right?
Johnny Galecki.
Yeah.
That was good.
There's and bringing in all the family. I mean, I've never done that. Martin, I feel like you maybe are closer to it with having both sides of the family in the same place. Like for us, Mary's were in different places, so it didn't really ever correlate to that. We were usually just splitting time, which was its own headache. But to get opposing or families from that may or may not be like totally aligned in the same place for an extended period of time, and you get the bickering back and forth. You know, you got mom and dad, the drinking,
Yeah.
Uncle with Lewis. I don't know what he is, the great
Lewis.
uncle or whatever, with the smoke of the stogie the whole time.
If you're not doing anything productive.
productive.
So crazy about Uncle Lewis. William Hickey is his name. He was only 62.
That's not right.
Yes.
What is going on with that generation?
This is why
what is going on with our generation?
That's why I wanted to call out, because
George Costanza was only like 29.
she was 81 at the time of that filming. He was only 6. It says he was 62. I read it as he was only 62. He looks 100.
Right.
That's insane.
Yes, it is insane. It was a mind-blowing thing to see. 62 does not seem...
He's the anti-Duvall.
How old is Chevy Chase in that?
I'm 17 years away
I
from
know,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so close to that. That's impossible.
Yeah.
Another favorite line is, and everyone always lobs on to Uncle Eddie, right? And the shitter's full line. But like when he goes, it's a gift. It's a Jelly of the Month Club. He's like, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year. I mean, it's just a great, perfectly delivered line.
So the one that is related to him,
Randy Quaid,
isn't him,
genius.
but it's Chevy Chase. And I feel like, again, you know him, but it's like, it's so subtle that I think there's plenty. I watch people watch this movie, and I don't think they're even registering everything. It's just like they're just enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
But when Eddie asks if he's surprised, and he's like, if I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now. Something about that line has just always lodged in my brain as being just criminally underappreciated.
It's a very Chevy line.
Yes, it
you know,
is.
like in Fletch. Have you seen Fletch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like he's just got a bunch of weird ass lines in Fletch, or like in Caddyshack, he just says, as Ty Webb just says weird off the cuff stuff, and that's a very Chevy line. Yeah, like head sewn to the carpet. Like, where do you come up with that?
Well, so I'll circle back to that. I was talking about Chris Columbus was not was like the thing I was reading, little article I was reading or interview. He's like, yeah, I sat there for like 2 hours, and him and John Hughes essentially talked back and forth, and Chevy wouldn't really talk to me the entire time. The only thing he said to me was, "You don't look like a drummer." And that was it. And that's all he would say to me. And he's like, if someone pointed out like later that there's someone named Chris Columbus that's a drummer in some band somewhere, and he's like, so I don't know if he was just being Chevy Chase, and that was funny to him, and so he just like, there was no context, and so it turned into that. I'm like, I don't know. That sounds like all the stories you've ever heard from Community and anywhere else. He's like, he's a dick, and he probably did say it to be random and funny, and
like the Saturday Night movie. Right?
If you get it, then you get it, and if you don't, then he's a dick.
He's Chevy Chase, and you're not.
And you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
So this was the first time I think the kids have watched it, because I was like, we're watching
I think
it.
mine too.
And they were
Nolan is well versed.
They were intrigued at parts because it just kind of like it builds, right?
I don't even think now that I say it, sorry, I don't even think mine finished it. They just went on. There was more PS5 stuff to do instead. They bailed.
So they really liked Aunt Bethany though. When she like starts doing the Pledge of Allegiance for Grace.
That's great. Yeah.
And then towards the end, the funniest part, you mentioned John Hughes and you mentioned Home Alone. Mac was sitting there watching. He's like, "Is this going to end like Home Alone?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I mean, like in Home Alone where the cops show up and it gets all crazy." And I'm like, "Well, wait and see." And of course, it does.
What does the cop say to him? He's like, you cut his bonus?
I would beat you with if I had a rubber hose, I would beat you with it. It's so random.
That's a great line. He's like, well, I've changed my mind. And that's, Bill Murray's brother, right?
Yeah. Brian Doyle Murphy.
Brian Doyle Murray.
Murray.
And they said he was like a
of all the
clerk
cheap ways
at like the motel when in Vacation. He's been in other Vacation movies, but there's a couple of references or a couple little tidbits that are from other things that I thought were kind of interesting. One, we could talk about the hilarity of the opening scene, right? Like you go right into them in the car.
Yep.
They're under a truck. They're flying on they're jumping a ramp into the Christmas tree lot. The truck that is up on their ass there for that old beat up truck is was previously used as Kurt Russell's truck in Overboard.
Oh,
You
Overboard.
can kind of remember that.
Yeah,
same color and all
sure.
that thing. And in a movie called They Live. In
yeah, They
1988.
Love, man. John Carpenter.
There you go.
Roddy Piper.
Magic sunglasses.
The greatest fight scene of all time.
I know what you're talking about. The Todd and Margot's house.
Peter Griffin and the chicken is based off of it in Family Guy.
Todd and Margot's house next door
Yeah.
is the Murtaugh family house from Lethal
Is
Weapon.
it really?
Really?
Yeah. So
that's all on a set or something?
yeah, on a movie set.
Mac asked, he goes, "Are those CDs?" I go, "Yes, they were."
Laser discs or CDs.
I do love the gutter, with
Yeah.
the big sheet of ice just flying right through it. And they're like, why is the ground wet?
Oh my god! It just really over and over again. Even when the lights go on and they're blind, they're falling, they can't get out of.
What are they doing in suburbia, man?
Yeah, that's true.
They need to be on the gold.
They're a
Coast.
don't belong. They're
Well-
wearing new age or
Right.
futuristic workout
like
gear.
sweatsuits.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a good sweat on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Clark's wearing a Chicago Bears hat. Yeah, baby.
Bears hat, Blackhawks jersey.
I kind of like that Blackhawks jersey, but I figure a bunch of people have to have that, right?
What with
Yeah.
Griswold on the back?
Yeah, the Griswold
Definitely.
0-0.
Yeah,
You
I think
figure? Yeah, definitely. That's 100%.
Oh, like you want that exact? You want Griswold?
Jelani came up with the idea to get a Griswold Blackhawks jersey.
I think you should
It's
get
a sweater.
Tate
It's a
one,
sweater.
man. Yeah, it's a sweater. Real ones know. Call it a sweater.
35 years after the movie, Jelani feels like he might be onto something.
I don't think I've seen many of them, but
I've seen them around.
The dog playing Snots and the cat are both Beverly D'Angelo's actual dog and cat. Just Snots.
snots. Mac was like, "Why do they call it snots?" I'm like,
He'll tell you.
The dry ass turkey. I always for years I worried that could actually happen.
I was going to ask you,
What, look
Chef,
perfect on
how-
the outside? And
Yeah, like that it would
It
be
would- is that
desiccated
even-
on the inside.
even possible to do that?
It's not to that. That's another one that's not not super realistic. But like yes, everyone's had dry turkey before. Like
and then
that could happen, but not quite.
was
I'm like, leave it in too long. How long
was
did you leave it
the was the gray stuff in the Jello? Was it cat poop
in?
or
cat food? I thought it was like
Yeah.
little bits of cat food.
yeah,
right.
I think it was cat food.
cat food?
It was
Okay.
like they're crunchy.
I thought it might have been kitty litter.
and
No, I think it
no
was
litters.
cat food.
I think a little more. It doesn't have quite the shapes.
Yeah.
Is that what Uncle Eddie asks for more of? I always wonder. Was he asking for more of the Jello with the cat food in it?
Yeah,
He liked all of it. He wanted more. He didn't mind
Save
the
the
turkey.
neck for me, Clark.
That's another underappreciated. What I think is underappreciated. Again, you start digging through the well of what you think is really funny.
Yeah.
When they're Christmas shopping or they're at the grocery store, and he picks up, I think, 7 or 8 different types of dog food or
Yeah.
biscuits, including on top of the set of light bulbs that Clark puts up 2 light bulbs, and like the 10-pound bag of dog food goes right on top of
I
it
think I missed that.
and smashes it.
Oh yeah.
It's immediate because he like puts them on and looks away, and immediately Eddie throws a big old bag on top of him. You just hear the smash.
I definitely have not seen that. That's great. I gotta
So funny.
I gotta look for that next time.
It's again, it doesn't feel like there's a lot going on, but like he's just piling on different dog food, dog treats.
Yeah, he's just getting all he can from
Yeah.
freeloading.
Oh man,
Eddie was smarter than we think because he actually found the guy's house after just like doesn't know the
Yeah.
neighborhood, just showed up and was like, I'll
It's on
find
Melody Lane.
it's on
He gave him
Melody.
he gave him the directions.
Yeah, you have that. When the cops come, she grabs Clark's junk.
it. Shakes hands and
I
then
think
goes back.
I think I read that was like she just did it one time and they ended up keeping it.
Yeah, it's pretty gold.
Yeah.
And the reason they kept those two together, they are perfect and perfectly cast.
Yeah.
Like she was never, they recast the kids, I think, in every movie.
Well,
right?
the age, obviously.
Yeah. Yes. But it feels like they play with the ages of them,
Oh, they
too.
flipped him because isn't
wasn't one
the
old,
son older in
I
the
always-
first in Vacation?
Anthony
I felt-
Michael Hall.
Rusty,
that way.
right?
Yeah, Rusty was older. But yes, I get you for that. But it's like they also probably could have changed if it wasn't working in the first one. But like, I think Beverly D'Angelo just plays off of him really well.
Yeah. And then when what was the other scene that the kids were laughing at? It was right after they broke in,
Broke in.
or when the SWAT team comes in.
Oh yeah.
I'm blanking on it. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I mean, you talked about the squirrel scene is great. Like, you know, they're running all over the place. It's like, Mom, don't move. She's like unconscious on the floor. She's like, not a problem.
So when they make the kids bunk up together, and like Rusty just like rolls over on top of her. When we are traveling, like if we're spending like one night in a hotel, that's what we'll do. Like I'll sleep in one bed, Parker will sleep with me. You know,
Well, I have to sleep with your father, so we all have to make sacrifices. Lindsay loves that line.
but
Don't be so dramatic.
Parker's a crazy sleeper like that, so she'll like twist and spin and like lay on top. I'm like, what are you doing? Like I feel like I gotta like box
Mila's a
her out.
mover.
Yeah, it's like you gotta like play down in the post and just like put your back into him. Like you stay on this side. But I told her, I'm like, that's how you sleep. And she's like, no, I don't. I'm like, yes, you do.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me because that's how I sleep. So yeah, like my kids were movers and shakers too, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. I can handle it.
Just let me sleep.
You need peace and quiet.
Don't we all? I don't know what I need. I need medication, probably.
You need to put a pool in is what you need to do.
Oh, man. Sure.
That's $7,500 down.
Yeah. Yeah. What's a pool cost these days?
Right. And what about I this time watching it, I noticed the food additive, like the food additive award of the year or whatever. Like I never really noticed that part before. Like he's like, yeah, it's a part that
He's so
cereal,
excited
Chris,
about
yeah,
it.
He's so excited about it. I was like, yeah, it's a winner.
I'm waiting for Jelani's take technicality. His issue.
His one was going to be on sledding, but he loved it.
I
so.
love the sledding.
The one that's the most glaring one is that they, from Chicago, they head to the mountains to get their Christmas tree.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's a very mountainous region, and they're
They're in Colorado all of a sudden.
Yeah, it actually is in Colorado
It's
where they
Breckenridge.
film it. But they,
where they cut it down.
it's just funny that I just think it's funny that they have that even included.
It's just out west. You just go out on 80 and you
Yeah.
head west.
hey, you go where the trees are.
You go to Four Lakes.
Yeah. They're in the Galena
Ski
territory. Yeah. Just go out there and grab a tree.
Palatine JC's. Hit the lot. I don't see this one going away for us. Like it just is going to be something that I actively look forward to. I don't enjoy A Christmas Story. I don't mind It's a Wonderful Life, but like, and especially
I love It's a
now
Wonderful Life.
we're moving. It's just for better or worse. We're football. Like football's on, and shit. This year there's I think at least 2 games on Christmas on Netflix. I'm like, we'll probably have football on.
Yeah.
It's just kind of that becomes what ends up on the TV. But
When you guys get ready for Christmas, is there any specific tradition that you do? Like for us, it's day after Thanksgiving is when we put up the lights, tree.
we go get our tree
decoration.
on Black Friday every year.
Okay.
So, Elf comes on December 1st. So, but Mary was even saying it. She's like, I just am so busy. We have only lights on the tree. That's probably all that's going up this year. The ornaments, I don't even think are going to make their way upstairs because it's like all of a sudden we're a week out. And I think she was letting Mila put a couple of hers on the big tree just to have it. I personally think it's better when we're not freaking out about all this stuff. Like, I think she does a good job with it, but at the same time, if she's stressed out about it, then that's not good for anybody. So
It's just so fast. Everything happened, like you're saying.
Yeah.
We're very close to it at the time of recording.
yes, take you behind the curtain here.
Like this year, because we were out of town, we weren't here on Black Friday, so we put it up the weekend after we got back, and it was like we just finally like cleared everything out. We have the tree up. We don't even have the star on the tree.
Gotta have the star.
We don't do that.
But like I didn't even get to put lights outside because it'd been cold and gutters are full of ice.
Lucky
now.
you.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you don't want to be throwing that ice into the
No.
neighbor's window.
A bigger question would be: is how long does your tree stay up?
I give it to the weekend after New Year's.
Oh, New Year's. Okay.
Yeah, at least New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are done right after?
If I could get it out on the 26th, I'm cool.
Wow, look at you.
I just need the decorations to come off. So if I can get it out, it's usually dying or not drinking nearly as much water by that point.
That's because snot got to it.
Yeah. So
You do the real tree.
I'm just.
still.
Oh yeah, we do real.
Yeah, I did real for many years and cut it down and went full Clark Griswold, but we went. Lindsay had the fake one, and it's easier. And the
Yeah.
kids don't care anymore.
Just let her know that I'm judging her for having a fake. It's not what I expected more from her.
No, she's all about the fake one. So I tried for the conversion.
Yeah, we don't go cut. But we do get a real one.
Palatine JCs.
That's what.
That's right. But they're fucking so
Do you?
expensive.
Do you
man. It's like,
yeah. That's
it's like
the other thing.
$95 for like
yeah.
a 7 to 9 footer, and I think ours was like 7 feet a quarter inch. It was like, I'm like, you're telling me this is 7 feet? I'm like, hold on.
If it clears
Just
the top
cut
of
off
my
a quarter inch off the bottom and tell me it's 7 feet.
And it is one of our smaller ones we've had, but it's settled perfectly. Looks great.
What do you
Smells
get?
Good.
You get one of those white pines,
Balsam
fir,
Yeah,
traditional looking tree.
yeah.
Very
good.
look at
A lot of
Looks
sap.
good. Smells good.
a lot of
Little
sap. in
sap. Little sap. Kind of full. Little sap.
So sticky.
That's
That's a pretty funny.
It's
scene,
such a
too,
funny
you
scene.
know.
His fingers on everything. Her hair. Yeah, it's great. You can see him just straight up grabbing it. Just to
Stop reading the magazine, Clark.
watch it again. There's still time.
Oh, there's plenty of time. You can watch it after Christmas too.
Yeah.
Do you think? I mean, this is one for you, but is there one that Mary or the kids like have gravitated more towards? A different Christmas movie?
No, the kids.
Not Elf yet?
They watched Elf.
thought
Yeah.
that,
But I think we'd done it. You know, Mary and I have watched Office Christmas Party a bunch. This one will always be. I mean, I think Mary's already partially watched it. We all watched it over Thanksgiving. So
I tried to get Die Hard in.
Yeah.
Nolan hadn't seen it yet, and they started it, but I don't think he was that into it. It
think-
is when you're watching it through a 10-year-old's eyes. It is a little slower in the beginning.
Oh, for sure.
For action movies, but it's so good.
I think I
love
might
it.
try to get the boys in the
I
Die Hard
don't.
this year.
I'm so far behind compared to. I mean, my son's the same age as Nolan. He's seen nothing compared to like what.
Yeah, he's seen a lot.
This is also coming from the guy who showed his son Predator at
I
age
know.
11.
I know, but that turned out fine.
Now it has. give it 4 more years. My son's already asking. He's like, "So if I went to school in full tactical gear, would that be okay?" I'm like, "No, absolutely
Where
not."
does he know that from? Like, how does he even know full tech?
The news.
He's like, "I want to go with this big letter ICE on my chest."
Jesus.
Are they playing video games? Is that where it's from?
it's all from like Fortnite
Like,
and
okay,
all that stuff.
they're playing Fortnite now.
My
they-
sons,
have they been?
Yeah, Brooklyn's been playing Fortnite. Brooklyn's the same age as Brecklin.
Yeah,
So-
I know. I just didn't know how.
Yeah, like this year for Halloween, he went with a full ghillie suit as a bush monster
Yeah, yeah.
and just ran
That's
around.
cool.
Like
Where'd you get that?
Amazon. I told him to go take it, and then when we got it, like we hung it up and like got all the wrinkles out, and then I'm like, just go roll around in the fall leaves and put a little like actual
Get a
color
little
in
dirt into it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we sent it back. This is the correct move. Never to be used again.
One and done.
Yeah.
it. No, he still got it. We'll pass it along. Somebody else will use it. But yeah, Elf is the one that hits for the rest of the family.
Yeah, I actually think 8-Bit Christmas would be fun to show. I know we did that a couple years back.
Yeah.
I think could potentially be fun for Roman.
Yeah.
But we just need to do it.
Is Die Hard one for you though, Jelani? Do you watch it yourself?
You know the one that I want to get going, and this is probably just for me. I'll wait for the boys to get a little older. Is Trading Places. I want that one to be.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in many years.
Me either.
I gotta go revisit it.
It's right there. It's right on the edge. But yeah, I mean, I do like Die Hard, but I'd like Die Hard if it was July 21st.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when to watch
Yeah.
it. But I don't know. I feel like I started watching it we watched it last year. I think I told you guys I introduced Lindsay's family to it. They all liked it. So that was good to be like, all right, you guys haven't seen it? Let's watch this around the holidays. So it's become a bit of a thing for me.
Yeah.
I try to watch it.
The other one we actually just watched was Red One.
Yeah. Nolan was just watching that.
I didn't see that.
It's fine. It's nothing. to
It's
write home
Reynolds in The Rock.
about.
it's not
Evans,
Reynolds.
Chris
It's
Evans.
Chris Evans.
Evans.
J.K. Simmons is
Yeah.
Santa.
Yeah, maybe I'm out.
It's
on that.
not. It's not great. It wasn't great from what I saw of it,
Yeah.
but it wasn't bad. You know, you like The Rock, and he's always good.
True.
Yeah.
He's one of those.
Have you guys seen The Night Before?
Night Before.
JGL, Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie.
You know, I did. I watched
definitely
it
think I did.
last year because I've heard that a lot of people say it's one of those like that has become a tradition.
Yeah, I do think I definitely saw this, but I don't know that I would remember much about it.
Yeah. Just trying
Lizzie
to...
Kaplan,
Jillian Bell,
Who's Jillian Bell?
the drug dealer
comedian,
from Office.
Office
Oh,
Space,
yeah, I got you.
blonde hair.
Again, just trying to, find a couple other movies that fit the mold.
Yeah, I have to rewatch this one The Night Before as well.
Yeah.
61% popcorn meter.
I mean, it's no Days of Thunder.
No, but it was pretty good. It was okay. Michael Shannon's in it.
Sure.
when he's not at Wells on Wells.
Yeah.
Right. You know, he's doing like he's in an REM cover band.
I think I did know that.
Yeah, him and Jason Narducci, who's a Chicago guy as well. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna like play full REM albums, and they're out there touring.
When you're in a cover band
Yeah.
and you like perform,
Yes.
do you have to pay royalties?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's fair use. It's
Are
like-
you under the impression that like Martin is paying
Yeah, you think
royalties
I'm
when
paying
he's
royalties
singing
with
other
my cover
people's
band?
songs?
I'm just curious because
No.
if you put it on a podcast, you do.
if you record it,
Oh.
you then you should like if you're making money off of it.
That's really all I think.
But yeah, I think you can even post online. Like if you put something on YouTube, nobody's paying royalties if you're just doing a cover of it because that's like fair use.
Got it.
But yeah, if you're trying to make money off of a recording, then you have to pay for it.
Learn
art-
something new.
Yeah, let's just
Especially
let
didn't know that.
art spread art, man. Spread joy in this holiday season.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Happy New Year to those catching up later. Hope that it was fun and enjoyable and you didn't desiccate your turkey.
Right.
As always, can we refill your eggnog for you? Get you something to eat? Drive you out to the middle of nowhere and leave you for dead? No? Okay, then just remember to subscribe to our Film Fathers podcast, and all will be well this holiday season. Thanks, and Merry Christmas.